All right, today's clip is a beautiful little window into the modern anti-capitalist mind. You're about to watch someone proudly call herself a communist, talk about her money-free utopia, and then, without a hint of irony, explain how she tries to maximize her profits at a strip club. This is one of my favorite genres of left-wing thinking. I hate the system, but please don't touch my income. Notice the mental pattern here. Capitalism is evil, profit is bad, money is fake. But somehow, mysteriously, every single decision in real life still revolves around money. They don't want to live in reality. They want to live in a Disney version of politics, where heaven has no jobs, no prices, no trade-offs, and no thinking required. Let's watch the logic do backflips.
I have described myself on this podcast previously as a communist.
Okay.
I still have similar, like whenever I dream of this utopia, I don't see it with there being money involved. Just like whenever you imagine like heaven, there's no money, there's no like job.
Okay.
It would look different. Socialism, as Marx put it, I believe, socialism would be kind of a step to communism. Communism would probably be the closest way for me to describe what my utopia would look like, my perfect society. So I guess you could call me a communist.
So you're anti-capitalist?
I am anti-capitalist.
Anti-capitalist.
Yeah.
You work at the strip club.
Yep.
Do you engage in capitalism at the strip club?
I engage in capitalism outside of the strip club. It's a fundamental.
Well, you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
You have
exactly.
to. But there could be circumstances in which, beyond just providing for your sort of basic necessity needs, like couldn't you maybe give a discount? Like do you give strip club coupons or
I don't.
Discounts?
No.
Like you at the strip club, you try to maximize your profits.
Yes.
And here's the magic trick. So capitalism is evil, but also I'm absolutely maximizing my income. Of course you are, because when it's your time, your body, and your comfort, suddenly supply and demand makes perfect sense. Suddenly incentives are real. Suddenly you're not running a charity. This is the entire left-wing worldview in one sentence. The system is immoral, but I'd like to keep all the benefits, please. She even explains price tiers. More money, more inconvenience, more effort, more cost to her, so she charges more. Congratulations, you just reinvented capitalism. They don't oppose the system. They oppose the idea that other people get to profit from it too.
Now, even in a capitalist system, you could still not strictly aim to maximize profits. Like you could strike some sort of balance between being able to provide for yourself, but also, not maximizing profits. Like landlords don't need to charge exorbitant rents, and maybe they might prioritize, like, I want to secure a really good tenant, and I can do this perhaps if, or they keep an existing tenant, they don't raise the prices on them because they're a really good tenant, even though they could maximize profits by raising the rent. Maybe the tenant stays, maybe they go. But so why don't you practice it to some degrees? I'm not expecting you to like fucking live on the street, but you could give a bit of leeway at the strip club, like give a little bit of a discount at the strip club as a show of your worldview and ideology.
Yeah, I think I would consider it for like more regular customers. At most of the strip clubs that I've worked at, we don't get to choose our own prices. I actually just recently started working at a club where you do get to choose your own prices. The club will charge you a certain amount for the room, so like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, or like per song they charge you, and then you kind of charge from there. Right now we do have there is a set amount on the song dances, so I have to charge I have to specifically say $30 a song, and then plus a tip. I'm stricter the cheaper the dance is. Like for the songs, I keep my shoes on, I keep my clothes on, I have to dance with my shoes on, and it's pretty uncomfortable. So I try to maximize there.
This is the pattern you see over and over again. Socialism in imagination, capitalism in practice. They dream about a world with no money, no trade, no incentives, and then structure their entire lives around money, trade, and incentives. It's not a serious ideology. It's a psychological posture. Reality should be nicer, and if it isn't, that's reality's fault. Everyone's a communist in fantasy. Everyone's a capitalist when the rent is due.